Hi everyone, I'm Andy. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all the new subscribers that we've had. And I've noticed that there's a few of you from overseas in the US, so thank you very much. I'm glad you like the content, and welcome to my latest video. So in today's video, it's just a quick video on how to keep your chickens healthy. There's a few things that I do that I kind of give to my chickens as well out here in the backyard, just to kind of maintain their health. As with chickens, prevention is always better. So the first thing you need to consider when you're kind of looking at keeping your backyard chickens is space. Give them as much space as you possibly can. You know, chickens that have enough space to kind of thrive and, you know, not necessarily free range, you know, being realistic, who has that sort of space to let them free range? Not many people, and you know, I'm not one of them. So the kind of setup that my girls have got here at the minute is just they're surrounded by this electric netting that you can kind of see. So give them as much space as you can. The more space the better, basically. In short, it is fox proof. So my girls are in the omelette igloo, which has got the extended run, but that's always open, but they've got the automatic door, so when that closes, obviously I kind of adjust that depending on what time of the year. So at the minute it's closing, I think it's about 10 o'clock at night, 10:15. By that time they're already in, door shuts, Mr. Fox can't get in, happy days. And obviously the added security of the electric fence in here as well. So yeah, so give your chickens as much space as you possibly can. So that kind of brings me on, I guess, to the next. Let me just move you around here. It kind of leads me in then to kind of worms and things like that. So if you imagine you've got, I don't know, 50 sheep on a plot that's only an acre in size, it's not going to take long for the worm count in that acre to kind of shoot up really quick. And it's the same kind of thing with chickens as well. So we've only got the 3 girls here at the minute. We'll probably get some more next year, but if I wasn't to kind of rotate this area, this would become quite infested with worms quite quickly. So chickens do pick up worms. I worm mine twice a year, once in the spring and also once in spring, and then once sort of as we're kind of getting into those winter months as well. So I normally do it sort of beginning of October, end of October, something like that. But obviously if you spot anything prior to that, it's worth kind of getting a fecal count done, or you know, or treating them. So yeah, space and rotation is definitely number one. Now, food and water. So with water, they require fresh water daily in hot conditions, depending on where you live, or if we have what we call a heat wave here in the UK, then twice a day give them fresh cold water, preferably with ice as well. Now there is something you can add to their water, and that's called apple cider vinegar. Now apple cider vinegar, to us it smells completely like vinegar, but it has a lot of health benefits for chickens. So chickens are prone to intestinal kind of issues for no reason at all really, they just kind of appear. Apple cider vinegar is a kind of, what's the best way to describe it? It's kind of like it's a product for all-round kind of good health really, for their insides. So I would highly recommend using apple cider vinegar. All you need to do is just put a capful of apple cider vinegar in their water every day and they'll be happy as Larry. So there's a couple of other products that I use as well, just to kind of keep my chickens in tip-top health. One of those is a mice and light powder. Chickens are really susceptible to lice and mites, especially kind of in the summer months. Things like red mite, scaly leg mites, and there's a few kind of others as well. When I clean mine out once a week, I'll use that in and around their coop, so in the kind of little nooks and cranny areas. Also as well, if you have got an omelette, something like this, you're in the egg box, in the nesting box, side as well, where the eggs are laid. But any little nooks and crannies, worth putting that on. But it's also worth putting that directly on your birds as well, kind of once every month, once every 2 months. I do our girls once every 2 months. Just pick them up and then under each wing. But yeah, mice and light powder. The other thing I use is a kind of disinfectant spray. So when I clean them out, as I said, weekly, I'll give it a good spray, give it a good brush, wipe down with a sponge, and this just kind of kills viruses and bacteria and things like that. And it's cheap. I mean, what am I paying for this? £6 for this, and this lasts me, you know, months. The mice and light powder, what's that? £6. It lasts me months. It's great. So it's not expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive. So just on the subject of mites and lice, the other thing you need to consider as well is to make sure they've got enough space to have what's called a dust bath. So a dust bath is an essential part for kind of chicken keeping. It's basically how they keep themselves clean. You and I will go and have a shower or a bath. Chickens will have a dust bath. So this is an old tyre which I kind of had lying around. I filled it with a few bags of compost. I then added some, I always kind of feel like I get this wrong, but I call it Damascus earth, but I think that's not how you pronounce it. It's a food grade kind of fine dust. It's quite controversial. Some people use it, some people don't, but I do. So I've put not too much, but I've put a little bit in there, and then I've also put in some play sand as well. So all of that kind of combined is great for getting rid of, you know, the little bugs and lice and things like that latch themselves onto your birds. So the next thing you want to consider well then with your chickens is their diet. So feed them the best food you can feed them to suit your budget. I feed our girls here a Vermex layers pellet. Vermex is a kind of natural ingredient. It's got lots of different herbs and things like that in, which all have good health benefits for chickens. So I would recommend this brand, definitely. As I said with chickens, prevention is always better than cure. So a good telltale sign that something's wrong with one of your chickens is their comb, the top of the head. It should be, you can't really see it from here, but it should be sort of upright, nice kind of looking red colour. If that starts to go a bit floppy, the colour starts fading, something like that, it's time to give you vet a call. Chickens are really good at hiding their illnesses. But anyway, there's just a kind of few tips that I do to kind of keep the chickens healthy, and as I've kind of reiterated, prevention is always better than cure when it comes to chickens. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.